Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pennsylvania Association for College Admission Counseling College Fair. We're very excited for you to be participating in this event this evening. We have quite a few number of fantastic schools here with us today to share some information about their schools. My name is Clarissa, and I'll be your moderator for this evening. Before we get started, there are a few housekeeping items to know. Your camera and microphone are turned off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. There's also a Q&A button on your screen, which you can use to interact with our panelists, and ask questions at any time. This is also just one of many sessions happening this evening, so be sure to go back to the schedule and see what else might be available. This presentation is also being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Pennsylvania. Now, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our first institution, which is IE University.
All right, thank you and welcome everyone. My name is Wadi and I represent IE University here in the region. So IE is an international English-speaking university based out of Madrid in Spain. We are a medium-sized private nonprofit and all our programs are taught in English. We are one of the most international universities in the world, so 75% of our students come from over 120 different nationalities. So as I said, all the programs are in English. Our degrees are career focused and we have a strong experiential learning approach. So we have small class sizes. The largest size is 55. And we have all our programs are accredited. In terms of the campus, we have two campuses, one in Madrid and one in Segovia. So the Segovia campus is a small town campus. It's up in the mountains, around 30-40 minutes away from Madrid. So it's basically kind of like an American college town experience. The campus is a beautiful monastery from the 12th century, and Segovia is a UNESCO World Heritage Town. The other campus is a city campus, is right in the heart of the financial center of Madrid, and it's the IE Tower, which has a lot of great facilities from the sports zone, the tech hub, etc. It's a state-of-the-art building that we just launched this year. In terms of the campus, you could either choose to do 2 years in each campus or do your full program, so the 4 years in Madrid. In terms of the university, IE is one of the most prestigious universities in the world. We are a private institution, but we are an official institution, so all our programs are accredited and the degrees are issued by the Spanish Ministry of Education. We also have different private recognitions as APSIA for the elite public affairs schools, or the triple crown, so the accreditations for business. In terms of our programs, we have an architectural degree, which is 5 years. The rest of the programs that you see on the screen are 4 years. All of them are, as I said, very practical and with an international mindset and focus. So, for example, the law degree is not Spanish law, it's an international law degree with tracks for the US, the UK, and Spain that allows you to become a lawyer. We also have dual degrees, which are 5 years, so they're a little bit more intense in terms of workload, but you graduate with 2 completely separate degrees at the end. You can find all the information about the programs, the subjects, and the electives on our website. For juniors, we also do have a summer program where you get to spend a week on each campus. We have different tracks from business to law and architecture, and you get to experience how would it be to study in Spain. We also offer a myriad of electives and advanced seminars. Over 70% of our students do international exchanges. So we have partners, over 160 partners all over the world. And we also offer the chance for our students to do internships, not only in Spain, but all over the world. In terms of campus life, IE has an extremely lively campus life. Madrid is a great city to live in, but also in terms of the campus, everyone is very social and very engaged in the university activities. So as you can see, we have different different IE clubs. We have more than 125 student-run clubs, athletic teams, a creativity center, and many other great traditions. In terms of careers, we are ranked as one of the best universities in terms of employability in the world. We're ranked #1 in Spain and 7th in Europe. And we have a great focus for international companies. So we have 30 different international offices around the world, and we have a great global network that offers job opportunities, not only in Madrid and Spain or even Europe, but all around the world. So these are some of the examples of the companies that hired our recent graduates. In terms of the admission process, we look for well-rounded students. So we have a pretty comprehensive admission process that we will ask you for transcripts, resume, recommendation letters, and we do an interview. You can find more information about this on the website. It's a rolling admission process, so you can apply at any moment once you are in grade 12. In terms of onboarding in Spain, we also have a student services department that will help you with everything from housing to banking. We offer students student residencies, or you can even stay in your own apartment or with insured apartments with other IE students. This Saturday, October 16th, we have an event which will give you a little bit of insight into different subjects and areas, and you're more than welcome to join us there. This is the contact of my colleague Cora, who's the contact of the New York office. So if you have any questions or you would like to know more, feel free to reach out to her. You can also scan the barcode if you want to leave us your information and receive emails about the specific degree you're interested in. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that presentation. Up next, we have Alfred University.
Good evening. Welcome to Saxon Country. My name is Barb Condrate, and I am one of the admissions staff. I'm going to walk you through a general overview of some of the amazing opportunities at Alfred University. We've been around for quite a while. We were actually founded in 1836, and we're the oldest co-ed institution in the country to educate men and women in the same room and offer them the same majors to absolutely any person attending our university. We have been inclusive from the start, welcoming international students, students of color, and Indigenous students well before most other schools in the country. Inclusivity has been a part of our fiber, excuse me, from the very start. We are located in the beautiful Southern Tier region of Western New York. It's on the western fringe, of the gorgeous Finger Lake region. The village of Alfred, it's so picturesque, and it's in a rural setting. And it's unique because it's the home to two colleges, Alfred University, which is us, and SUNY Alfred State. If you've never made it to our neck of the woods before, here is a map of campus. You can easily walk from one end of our campus to the other in about 10 minutes, depending on how fast you walk. If you know what you'd like to study, great. But if not, which is very typical, don't worry. One of the many reasons for attending college is to figure out what your passions are, explore different avenues for possible careers. Our campus has genuine community feel. We have about 1,800 students. Our average class size is 18 and a 13-to-1 ratio of students to faculty. We have a Center for Academic Success with tutoring services, individualized plans for student achievement. We have a career development center to help you find internships and jobs. And when you leave Alfred University, you'll have the skills to make an impact on the world. Of course, it starts with academics. So let's take a look at our 4 units. But keep in mind, no matter what your major is, you can take classes throughout the entire institution. Our School of Art and Design, by the way, it's one of the top 10 art schools in the country. In that school, you can create without constraint. It's supportive, multidisciplinary environment, and it really encourages creativity, research, and travel. You won't major in a particular medium, as your BFA will be comprehensive. You'll work throughout the entire curriculum and you'll explore all the mediums. You will be creative and innovative adapter when you hit the art world. The Performing Arts Division has 2 majors, several minors. Our facilities are spectacular and you should visit no matter what you're interested in. Our nationally ranked School of Engineering offers 6 majors. They're listed here, and you can see there's some really unique programs. You can start even out as an undeclared engineering major your first year and consider all of them. It's a very hands-on learning experience. We have over 80,000 square feet of lab space where students learn, create, and explore their passions. You'll have access to our research facility instrumentation starting in your first year. And not all institutions allow you to do that. And you'll interact with world-renowned professors in small classrooms right from the very beginning. Our College of Liberal Arts and Sciences is our largest college, and it has most of our academic majors and options and students enrolled. Students can choose from over 60 majors and minors and have opportunities for research, hands-on learning, and travel and study abroad. The Liberal Arts and Science College is also a proud member of Phi Beta Kappa chapter, and we have a fantastic honors program, and it's open to all of the majors at Alfred University. Our College of Business offers numerous majors and minors, such as marketing, health plan management, and data analytics. There's also a 4+1 Masters of Business Administration option. Any of the students at Alfred University can get their MBA within 1 year of getting their undergraduate degree. And our business students are involved in international pursuits. They'll do at least 2 internships before they graduate, and we have 100% placement in graduate school careers. College of Business also holds that AACSB accreditation, the highest honor a College of Business can achieve, and not even 5% of all colleges of business in the world have that distinction. Now let's see what happens outside the classroom. Oh, we have over 80 student organizations, 22 Division III sports, and lots of clubs and intramural options. You won't be bored. We're a residential college. We have a 3-year requirement, but all different types of living experiences you can do at Alfred. Our dining options, we have a full service, all you can eat dining hall plus grab and go. There's great restaurants, and you can even cook at our community table, which is right in our campus center. Now a quick review of our application process. To apply to Alfred, there you can apply by the common application, the coalition, or the Alfred University application. It'll be free to apply. You can apply for early action, which is not binding, by December 1st. Our preferred regular decision deadline is February 1st. We just need your transcript, letter of recommendation, and your essay. We are test optional for 22 and 23. And if you apply to art and design, we do require a portfolio. And we're very committed to financial aid and scholarships. 98% of our students receive financial aid, and we're very, very competitive. And I just want to thank you for letting me share a number of the great options at Alfred University and how we really feel we are outside of ordinary. You can visit us anytime, individually, virtually, and we can even meet with you in your area. So thank you so much and have a great night. And as we say at Alfred University, Fiat Lux, which is let there be light.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Up next, we have Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
Hi, so I'm Rebecca. I'm the representative for your area from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. So I'm excited to share a little bit of info with you today. So just as a general overview, we do have 3 campuses, 2 of which are residential. So we have our residential campus in Daytona Beach, Florida, and also Prescott, Arizona. We also have a worldwide online campus if you wanted to pursue a degree online as well. A lot of our programs are shared between campuses, but some are campus specific. So if you are interested in a specific degree at Embry-Riddle, if it is offered at multiple campuses, you do have your choice of either the beach, the mountains, or online. And then if it is only offered at one campus, you are you have the decision made for you. It is at that one campus. We love to emphasize tangible experiences that you'd be getting as an Embry-Riddle student. So I love to emphasize that our average class size, as you can see on the screen, is right from the beginning. So starting your first semester, you will be in class sizes of about 27 students at Daytona and about 24 students at Prescott. We have about 7,000 students total at Daytona and about 4,000 students total at Prescott, or about 3,000 students total at Prescott. So either way, you still get that small to medium sized feel on campus. And the other thing I love to emphasize is that all of our classes are only ever going to be taught by professors. So these are actually people that are hired to be professors, not graduate assistants or teaching assistants. And they have experience in the field. They'll obviously know who you are because of class sizes that are small. So the value of that education that you're getting is that much greater because you're being taught by people who have that tangible experience themselves in the industry that they're teaching you about. For that reason, we have a 93% placement rate. So 93% of our students get a job directly related to what they studied at Embry-Riddle, or go to grad school and have that job or go to grad school within a year of graduation. So even with that consideration that it's only for programs or for jobs related to what they studied at Riddle, we still are at 93%. So the remaining 7% of people may very well have jobs, maybe just not directly related. And then outside of our actual academics, we do have over 350 clubs and organizations on campus, some of which are listed here. We do have Division II athletics. We do have club and intramural sports as well. We also have study abroad, ROTC, Greek life as well. At our Daytona campus, we actually have all 4 branches of ROTC. And at Prescott, we have both Air Force and Army. Here's just a general list of some of our notable programs. I won't go through all of them just because of limited time, but I will touch on just a few. Aeronautical science is our flight program. So if you're looking to become a commercial pilot, this program includes the flight training within the bachelor's degree to get the licenses to become a commercial pilot. Aerospace engineering is our other big program. It lies within our whole College of Engineering. So you do have more options for engineering beyond just aerospace, but obviously as an aeronautical university, that's one of our most popular programs. The other one I love to mention is aerospace physiology. We're actually the only school that offers it in the nation, and it studies how the human body is affected by space travel. It is also a pre-med program, so it can get you to med school as well. And so becoming an Eagle, the application process starts with you submitting an application online. We are not on the Common App, so you will actually need to submit an application online. We are rolling admission and our application is open for seniors. So if you are currently a senior, I encourage you to apply because we have also started to make decisions. Once you submit your application, you can use the fee waiver code DBPC to waive the application fee and not have to pay it. And then once you actually do that, the only required document is going to be your high school transcripts. So we accept them in the mail, through email, or electronic service being Naviance or Parchment. Everything else is going to be optional. So SAT or ACT scores, letters of recommendation, essay, and resume are all optional. Test scores are only required to be considered for the honors program, but for admission and financial aid consideration, they are optional. So if you have scores and you think they reflect you as a student, you can go ahead and submit them if you'd like. If you have any questions at all, this is my contact information. Similar to the first presentation you saw, you can scan that QR code and let me know you're interested by filling out a quick inquiry form. But thank you guys for letting me share a little info, and I hope to work with you guys. Thanks.
Thank you for your presentation. As a reminder to our participants, if you guys have any questions for the institutions you are hearing from today, definitely don't hesitate to put those in the Q&A down below. Up next, Clarkson University.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Miner. I am the admissions representative from Clarkson University for the area. So I'm glad that we have the opportunity to meet today to talk a little bit about Clarkson University. So welcome, everyone. Here's some information to contact us. You can reach out to us at admissions@clarkson.edu, or you can give us a call at 315-268-6480. You can also check out our website at www.clarkson.edu for information on all of our majors, minors, a little bit more details on the curriculum, what that will look like, because we only have a limited time to discuss all of that today. To get started, to let you guys know a little bit about Clarkson University, we are a smaller school located in Potsdam, New York, about 30 minutes away from the Canadian border and about an hour away from the Adirondack Park. We have about 3,300 undergraduate students, and we have 640 wooded acres of campus like community around us for things like cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, mountain biking. The Racket River is also around us as well. We have an average class size of 25 to 35 students, which you will notice as soon as you arrive. We will have some lectures for some of our larger programs. So we're mostly, our largest school is the School of Engineering. So those students that will be taking the introductory courses like calculus, physics, intro to engineering, those classes will be larger and will be broken down into like a discussion, which will be the lecture, and then like a review period where you will meet with like your professor as well as like sometimes TAs to go over the homework assignments and the lectures that you had earlier in the day that day. We do have a 10-to-1 student to professor ratio. And we are, what's unique about where we're located is that we are one of 4 colleges in the area. So we're known as the Associated College of St. Lawrence Valley. So we have SUNY Potsdam, SUNY Canton, St. Lawrence, and ourselves, which will add up to about 15,000 undergraduate students being in the area. So while we're a smaller school and everything that's available to you on our campus is only for our students, Career Center, International Center, research funding, et cetera, those are only for you as a Clarkson student. You have the opportunity to kind of experience like a large school kind of feel while attending a smaller university, which is really unique to this area. A little bit about life as a Golden Knight. So we have over 200 clubs, teams, and opportunities to get involved. For athletics, we are Division III, except for men's and women's ice hockey, which we are Division I. For intramurals, we have football, basketball, hockey, volleyball, and soccer and broomball as well. For Greek life, we have 9 fraternities and 4 sororities. Leadership opportunities on campus are also available, things like student government, professional societies, honor societies, new business startups through our business school that students may have the opportunity to indulge in, and campus employment as well, like things being a student worker in our admissions office. We also have, and these things are what is unique about going to Clarkson and having the 4 schools in the area, special events like concerts, comedians, films, lectures, open mic nights, are usually done in conjunction with the associated colleges. So we're able to get larger performers and speakers to come attend our different universities and speak, and because they're open to all 4 of the student populations of the university. So more people want to come out because they're speaking to a larger proportion of students than they would at just individual universities. We also have a lot of volunteering for EMT, charity websites, reading rooms as well. One of the things that make Clarkson unique as well, and why we are we're very focused on professional development, is that we require professional experience for our students before they graduate. What those are listed below. So a co-op, which is full-time, always paid, typically takes place during one of your 2 semesters. An internship over the summer, those are usually paid. And research opportunities are available on this campus. So they start as students the summer before college. Our business students are also required to study abroad, and we have over 55 programs in 28 different countries. Clarkson students regularly earn one of the highest rates on internships and co-ops in the country. And then a little bit about how our students fare after college. Clarkson ranks in the top 40 in the country, top 5 in the state for early career earnings. The $64,200 median salary of alums with 0 to 5 years of experience, and our 97% place rate is among the nation's highest. 1 of every 5 Clarkson University graduates is a CEO, president, senior executive, or owner of a company. So we take great pride in how well we prepare you guys, and they're always coming back to recruit more students to step in to help them continue to expand their brands. Like I said, the School of Engineering is one of our largest schools, and here are some of our majors listed here. We also, if you pay attention to the key, we have a lot of major, minors, concentrations, and tracks for students that are still undecided. Clarkson is one of the top 10 engineering colleges in the nation and top 20 return on investment schools in the country. Best value schools, sorry. We also have a business school as well. Top 10 undergraduate business school in the state, and top 25 best value online MBA program by discoverbusiness.us. So you see some of the majors listed here. What's unique about our business school is that we have a lot of interdisciplinary programs that you may notice. So things like business intelligence and data analytics, engineering and management, which combines the core courses of an engineering student and a business student together. Very popular major right now. Students are getting recruited at a high rate for job placement after completing that major. School of Arts and Sciences is our 2nd largest school. It has the widest range of majors, going from things like biology to the humanities and liberal arts as well. We also have pre-teaching, which is available for students that are interested in higher education. We have one of the 25 colleges with the highest paid graduates by Money and Career cheat sheet as well. So I'll give some people the time to take a look at this, see if they see the majors that they're interested in. There are a long list of them here. And I will move on to the next slide. Okay, we also have the Institute for Environment and Sustainability, which is very popular where we're located. Like I said, an hour away from the Adirondack Park. So there's opportunities for you to get involved with different types of research in the Adirondack Park. Actually, we have something called the Adirondack Semester for students that are interested in like environmental science to do some research out there with actual professors that are doing real research in real time. So we have things like environmental health science, environmental engineering, environmental science, ergonomics, industrial hygiene, just to name a few. We also have some pre-health sciences as well. Some direct entry programs like occupational therapy, physical therapy, and physician assistant studies are available. We also have pre-dentistry, pre-health, pre-med, and pre-pharmacy as well as pre-vet. And if you're undecided, Clarkson asks students to apply to list their major that they intend to study when they arrive at Clarkson, because we make a first year schedule for you. If you're undecided, we have some different options available. If you know you want to be in the business school, then you would select business studies. That's what you'll be coming in for as a freshman, and your first semester will be the core courses for that major. Engineering studies will be the same, the core courses for engineering students. Liberal studies, if you're interested in liberal arts. Science studies, if you're more interested in the sciences. And then university studies, if you're undecided on what you want to study, but you know you want to apply to Clarkson, then university studies will be your best choice. Here's a list of some of the resources that are available to students on campus. So Student Success, Diversity and Inclusion Office, the Office of Accessibility Services, first year advising. Our first year advising is unique in where we give you 2 advisors as soon as you arrive on campus your first year. So one is your academic advisor, who will like help you obviously make sure you're taking the right courses. They may help you with job placement, things like that, as well as you move up in your junior and senior years. And then you get a CU Connect mentor, who is someone like me on the campus, who's just like a faculty or staff member, that you will just meet with, someone that's outside of your major to help you kind of study a little bit more, get a stronger idea of the resources available to you, help you find jobs on campus, tutoring, etc. We do that because we know where we're located is it's a bit far north, so it can be like a bit isolating at first for students that are coming from further away. So we do that to make sure that everyone's comfortable and that they adapt quickly to the environment. A little bit about our admissions and financial aid process. So you can apply to Clarkson using Common App or Clarkson App. We are a regular decision and early decision school, which is a bit different than early action. It's more of a binding agreement. Those deadlines are January 15th for regular decision and December 1st for early decision. The requirements are a transcript and 2 letters of recommendation, and we are SAT or ACT optional this year. You are automatically considered for merit-based aid when you apply to Clarkson, and there are separate applications for specialty scholarships after you submit your Common App or Clarkson application to us. Over 90% of our students receive aid from Clarkson, and the FAFSA is optional and starts October 1st and is required for need-based aid. And here's where you can find us on social media. So on Facebook, we're Clarkson University. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, we're at Clarkson Univ. And on Instagram, Clarkson University Admissions also has a page as well for you guys to give you updates on the deadlines, some of the stuff that we'll be doing virtually and in person for open houses and et cetera. And I will share my contact information in the chat with you below. And if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to me.
Thank you for your presentation. Up next, we have St. Joseph's University.
Hello. Let me just get my screen set up. All right. Hello, everyone, and good evening. Thank you so much for being here to learn about our universities. My name is Casey Clemenson, and I will be presenting on behalf of St. Joseph's University. I'm an admission counselor there, but I'm also a recent graduate, so I do have my own student life experience, which was very exciting. So I'm a very proud alumni. But just to get started, St. Joseph's University is one of 27 Jesuit universities in the country. We are located in Philadelphia. We're founded on our Jesuit tradition, which is care for the whole person, meaning that when you are in the classroom, instead of teaching someone what to think, we're really focused on teaching someone how to think, and having different backgrounds within our general education program, especially being a liberal arts school. We take courses not only within our major, but outside of them as well, in English, sociology, philosophy, sociology, and many other things as well. And care for the whole person is what this phrase here means, cura personalis. And at St. Joe's, we have 100+ academic programs that fall under 3 colleges and schools, those being the Hobbs School of Business, the College of Arts and Sciences, and the School of Health Studies and Education. Now, come next year, we will have 4 colleges and schools and 4 colleges and schools, and we're super excited because we will be merging with University of the Sciences that's also located in West Philadelphia. It's about 5 miles from us, which will be about a 15-minute bus ride. We'll have a route that goes through there, and they have great direct entry programs such as PT, OT, and pharmacy. But some of our programs that are definitely more well-known or our business programs within food marketing, sports marketing, general marketing, business intelligence analytics, risk management, and insurance. And those are all just main ones in our business school, but we also have a really great education program that gets our students in the classroom all 4 years, as well as a great science programs with tons of options for independent research. 20 of our 100 programs have a 4+1 accelerated degree option. So you can get an undergraduate degree in 4 years and then get your master's degree in 1. And 65% of our graduates either double major or have a major minor combo. We like to have that flexibility for our students to have room for, you know, a customized degree that fits whatever they're interested in afterwards. And at Hawk Hill, which is what we call St. Joseph's campus, we have an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So we are a smaller size campus with an average class size of 23 students, and we do cap all of our courses at 35. That is as big as they would go for our bigger classes that happen freshman year. And we have 4,111 undergraduate students, making us that smaller medium size. I always like to say it's that comfortable size in between, where there is definitely some familiarity, but tons of opportunities to meet new people. And that is just a little gist of what our campus looks like. But we are also, where we are located is in Philadelphia, and we are both a city and suburb school. We are located in the neighborhood of West Philadelphia, and we have a train station on our campus that takes us directly into Philadelphia, which is about a 15-minute train ride. And then we also have Lower Merion right next to us as well. Philadelphia is actually the #2 city to go to in the country for university behind Boston. It has the most universities in a city and has tons of opportunities for, you know, exploring its history, its awesome food, sports, as well as internships. And getting into internships and options at St. Joe's, we are super proud of this percent here that 92% of our 2020 graduates were employed in grad school or committed to a full-time service program within 6 months of graduation. We are proud of this because those are our graduates that graduated amongst the very beginning of the global pandemic, and the fact that majority of them were able to do so is great. And they were able to do that with these resources that are listed below, like our Career Development Center, our Pre-Professional Advising Center that we have for different programs such as pre-med, pre-dental, or pre-law. We also have co-op and internships options. Our co-op at St. Joe's is a 4-year degree, but 1 whole year of a paid internship opportunity where you work full-time during the school year. So those are really great opportunities for our students, and 1 out of 2 co-op students end up taking a job offer post-grad. Other research options are listed below that too, and I'll point out Summer Scholars is our paid research opportunity where you can stay on campus during the summer and conduct your own research. And tons of our students have actually either been published or presented nationally or internationally their work that they have found during their independent research. And getting involved at St. Joe's is definitely very easy, and majority of our students do. We have 90+ student clubs and organizations that fall under tons of different branches, whether that be a performance-based with theater, music, a cappella groups, or Greek life. We also have affinity groups for diversity, as well as many other things. We are a Division I school, so we have 20 NCAA Division I athletic programs that are in the A10 conference. You might know as well for our men and women's basketball team, but our women's field hockey team is doing very well and just knocked out the #2 and 6 seeder. So campus is very excited for our field hockey at the moment. And 87% of our students participate in experiential learning opportunity, whether that be study abroad, co-op, or any of those sorts. And moving on, we are committed to diversity, equity, inclusion. based with different programs and initiatives that we have at St. Joe's, whether that be Day of Dialogue, which is a full day where class is dismissed, and all of our students, faculty, and staff are welcome to different talks and lectures to come together as a community for that day. And that is the end of my presentation. So you can follow us on all different platforms at SJU admissions, and then you can look on our website at sju.edu, and I will put my contact information as well in the chat below. But please feel free, if you have any questions, put them in the Q&A. And thank you so much.
Thank you for your presentation. Our final institution for this session is Stevenson University.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Fitzgerald, and I am the representative for Pennsylvania. We have another representative who also works with students in the Philadelphia area and surrounding counties. So I will be happy to provide my contact information as well as hers. Her name is Emily Rivers. I'm going to share my screen now and share a presentation with you. Stevenson University is located in Owings Mills, Maryland, in the Baltimore suburbs, just about 20 to 25 minutes northwest of the city of Baltimore. You can see the circle around Baltimore is 695, or the Baltimore Beltway, and we're situated up in the northwest corner. So quick access to the city. There's a lot to do in the Baltimore, Washington area. Annapolis is not too far away. So we're very fortunate here with a lot of job and internship opportunities, not to mention simply a lot to do with a fun day out with your friends. And it's also very accessible from Pennsylvania, either right down 95 in the Philadelphia region, right down 83 in the York, Harrisburg, Lancaster area, or over on 70 from Western Pennsylvania. Over on the right side of the screen is an aerial view of our campus. We have a lot of development happening presently at the north ends and the east end of our campus. The northern end is where we are building a new library. On the east end of our campus, we're building new athletic facilities. That's not pictured here, but that just gives you a brief aerial view of our campus. Here are some of the nuts and bolts of Stevenson. We have about 2,700 full-time undergraduate students. I really like that size because you get to really get involved with your classmates, your professors. It's a nice small community where you can get to know one another and make relationships. Our average class size is just 17. And our average student to faculty ratio, is 14:1. No large lecture halls on our campus. We have a diverse student body. About 42% of our students identify as a member of a racial or ethnic minority group. We are a very career-focused university at Stevenson, and what I mean by that is all of our majors have a connection to career. So across the board, 100% of our majors not only provide opportunities for internships or research, but actually require an internship, research, or a capstone project before graduation. So that really enables our students to get involved, build their resume, get out, make networks and contacts in their field before launching their career at the time of graduation. Here is a list of our academic majors. You'll see they're divided between 6 schools, and we have a number of pre-professional advising areas as well. Among our most popular majors are nursing, business administration, biology, criminal justice, and we have some unique ones too, like fashion design, film and moving image, counseling and human services, and a long list of others. As far as the application process goes, Stevenson is on rolling admission, and we have really streamlined the application process to the application of your choice, either the Common App or using our website, an official high school transcript, and your essay and short response. We will get back to students by mail in about 3 to 4 weeks, if not even a bit ahead of that time. Optionally, you can turn in a letter of recommendation or do an admissions interview with us. This and much more is online at stevenson.edu/apply. All accepted students are automatically considered for merit-based scholarships, and they range from $10,000 to $21,000 per year and are renewable for 4 years. We put that information right in the admission packet for you. Separately from merit-based scholarships, are our specialty scholarships. So students can apply to these with a bit of extra effort on their part, can really add up to help make college affordable for them. Presidential Fellowship is a full tuition competitive scholarship opportunity with a 3.7 minimum GPA or higher. You can apply, and the deadline is coming up on November 1st. Leadership Scholars and Service Scholars are available for students who are interested in leadership development or community service. And if you are selected for that after applying, you can potentially earn an additional $2,000. If you're interested in theater and visual arts, you may be interested in submitting a portfolio or doing an audition for consideration for an additional $2,000 per year in a scholarship in those areas. And then last but not least, for a campus visit plus a specialty scholarship interview, you could potentially earn an additional $2,000 in a Founders Scholarship. We invite you to campus. We have been running daily campus tours in person. We would love to have you. And we also run open houses where you have the chance to take a tour and meet faculty. And if you're not able to make it to campus just yet, we have plenty of virtual resources, including a virtual walking tour and plenty of videos online for you to check out. Here are some common questions that we are asked, so feel free to ask them in the chat when we're through. And last but not least, here is my contact information. So don't hesitate to reach out. I'll be able to help you from start to finish through this whole process. And if you have any questions about who exactly your admissions counselor is, you can always check us out and read our bios and find out who your counselor is at stevenson.edu/meetcounselor. Thank you.
All right, everybody, we have come to the end of our programming today, so I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 5-question survey, and we would appreciate any feedback you could provide to us. We also encourage you to go back and check the schedule and sign up for more sessions. You'll also be able to find this session's recording and any other recordings from today at strivescan.com/Pennsylvania. Again, thank you for joining us and have a great evening.